Hello, we are Medivery University Hospital. Many of you might have had the unpleasant experience of being jolted awake by a sudden, intense pain in your calf while sleeping soundly, or encountering a cramp in your leg after returning home and resting post-exercise. This condition is referred to as calf cramps, which are essentially cramps in the calf muscles. When it strikes, it can cause severe pain, disrupt your much-needed rest, or halt your enjoyable physical activities, thus being a troublesome and distressing symptom for many. This type of cramps can also manifest in other areas, such as the thighs and the hands. This time, we would like to introduce this condition of calf cramps to you. Our channel provides information about diseases and medical health according to a Japanese physician. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. What are calf cramps? Calf cramps are often described as leg cramps, but they specifically refer to a general term for muscle cramps that primarily occur in the calf. A cramp is a paroxysmal motor symptom characterized by involuntary muscle contractions. Cramps can affect muscles throughout the body or in specific parts, and include symptoms such as epileptic seizures accompanied by disturbances in consciousness, and facial spasms where the muscles on one side of the face or the eyelids twitch. It is worth noting that while muscle cramps are commonly experienced in the calves, they can actually occur anywhere in the body, including the soles of the feet, fingers, thighs, and chest. Symptoms of muscle cramps. Muscle cramps are characterized by severe pain in the affected area. However, they are often transient and mostly subside within a few minutes. Yet, if the symptoms persist for an extended period, it may be necessary to consider the influence of another underlying illness. Furthermore, symptoms similar to muscle cramps may, in fact, be a precursor to a serious disease. For example, if a muscle cramp occurs in the pectoralis major muscle, it can produce a severe pain in the chest, similar to that of a myocardial infarction or angina. If this severe chest pain continues and does not subside after several minutes, it may not be a muscle cramp, but rather a myocardial infarction or angina, and it would be advisable to seek medical attention promptly. Cause of calf muscle cramps. To conclude, the exact cause of calf cramps remains to be fully elucidated. The explanations for calf cramps that I'm about to provide are principally based on likely hypotheses that are under current investigation. It is important to acknowledge this beforehand. Calf cramps are typically observed during or after intense physical activity, or frequently in the early morning hours during sleep. This may be attributed to overuse of muscles dehydration, or to poor circulation caused by muscles tensing up due to cold feet during sleep. Moreover, not only calf muscles but also other muscles may suffer damage from being overstretched or excessively contracted. Some of you may have experienced cramps in your hands and feet due to unnatural movements, but normally, our bodies are equipped with two types of sensors to prevent such situations. These are the muscle spindles, which prevent excessive stretching of muscles, and the Golgi tendon organs, which prevent excessive contraction. It is believed that when the function of the Golgi tendon organs, which prevent overcontraction, diminishes, muscles contract abnormally, leading to cramps. Furthermore, many cases of calf cramps are believed to be caused by a magnesium deficiency. Magnesium plays a role in relaxing contracted muscles in the body, and a deficiency in magnesium can make it harder for muscles to relax. Moreover, insufficient magnesium levels may impair the function of Golgi tendon organs. In other words, a magnesium deficiency makes it harder for muscles to relax, and also reduces the function of sensors that prevent excessive muscle contraction. Thus, it becomes even more difficult for muscles to relax, leading to involuntary muscle contractions regardless of one's intention. In this way, magnesium is highlighted as a key point in preventing calf cramps. Our primary source of magnesium is our diet. However, chronic inadequate intake or loss of magnesium due to factors like diarrhea, vomiting, excessive sweating, or intense physical exertion can precipitate a deficiency. Additionally, dehydration and local cooling can worsen circulation in the extremities, further exacerbating magnesium deficiency in muscle tissues. This is referred to as peripheral circulatory insufficiency. The calf muscles play a vital role in blood circulation throughout the body. If they stiffen due to a drop in temperature, it can obstruct blood flow and foster poor circulation. During physical activities, overuse of muscles can disrupt their circulation, and dehydration within muscle fibers can further predispose to calf cramps. Additionally, calf cramps can be a symptom associated with conditions such as renal insufficiency during dialysis, diabetes, metabolic syndrome, liver cirrhosis, heat stroke, and hypothyroidism. They are also reportedly more common in women in the early stages of pregnancy. Diagnosis of calf cramps. In diagnosing calf cramps, identifying the cause is paramount. For example, calf cramps during exercise are often due to muscle fatigue and decreased bodily minerals from sweating. Thus, the initial treatment should involve slowly stretching the affected muscle. The same approach applies to calf cramps that occur at night while sleeping. If the cramps ease within a few minutes of rest and stretching, they can be diagnosed as calf cramps. However, calf cramps that arise without association to exercise, that recur frequently, or whose symptoms last longer than 10 minutes, may indicate an underlying condition. In such cases, blood tests, urine tests, and other diagnostic evaluations are necessary to assess kidney, liver, and thyroid functions. As may be inferred from the explanation earlier, no specific imaging or blood tests for calf cramps currently exist in medicine. The approach is to determine the cause of calf cramps by monitoring their progression. Imaging or blood tests are utilized when another illness is suspected in the course of evaluation. Self-check. Situations that often lead to calf cramps include times when muscles are fatigued or when there is a deficiency of minerals in the body, especially magnesium. It is wise to regularly check the state of your body. Particularly, a magnesium deficiency can be a factor not only in calf cramps, but also in various diseases and physical ailments, making it crucial to reassess your diet and actively supplement with magnesium if it is lacking. If calf cramps persist frequently despite resting your muscles and increasing magnesium intake, the influence of another disease may be suspected. In such cases, visit an orthopedic or internal medicine clinic for tests and a diagnosis to address the underlying cause. Therefore, it is vital to regularly perform a self-check to monitor your body's fatigue levels and dietary intake. Treatment for calf cramps. When a calf cramp occurs, it is essential to immediately perform emergency measures by stretching the affected part. According to the Health Plaza from the Japan Medical Association's Nihon Ishii News, 1. Sit with your legs extended and slowly pull the toes of the calf cramp towards the shin with both hands to stretch the calf muscle. 2. Kneel on the leg that has the calf cramp, holding both the heel and toes with your hands, then slowly shift your weight forward to stretch the calf muscle. 3. Stand and place both hands on a wall. Put the leg that has the calf cramp behind you in a position similar to that used for stretching the Achilles tendon in physical education, and lean on the wall to stretch the calf. These 3 methods are presented as effective for stretching the affected area. At this time, stretching too abruptly can cause muscle damage and may even lead to a muscle tear. Hence, it is crucial to stretch slowly and cautiously. Moreover, if calf cramps recur frequently, it is advised to consult an orthopedic specialist and consider treatment with oral medication. The herbal medicine Shakuyaku Kanzo To is recommended in this context. Taking Shakuyaku Kanzo To as a preventive measure before sleeping can help prevent calf cramps during the night. and if taken immediately when a calf cramp starts, it can quickly alleviate the symptoms. If cramps persist, consulting a doctor about shakuyaku kanzo to would be advisable. Prevention of calf cramps. Finally, I would like to inform you about the prevention of calf cramps. Supplementation of magnesium. Mineral deficiencies in the body, especially magnesium, are a significant factor in the occurrence of calf cramps. Therefore, on days when you exercise heavily and sweat a lot or use your muscles extensively, it's important to replenish the minerals lost with sweat. It is important to not only drink water but also to consume sports drinks that contain minerals. Magnesium is abundantly found in seaweeds such as sea lettuce, wakame, and hijiki, and the intake of nuts is also effective. Muscle stretching. A deficiency in minerals can lead to insufficient elimination of metabolic waste after muscle fatigue, which in turn tends to cause a deficiency in blood flow to the muscles. In other words, if you leave your muscles in a stiff state and go to sleep as such, this can prevent the muscles from relaxing, increasing the likelihood of experiencing calf cramps during the night. On days of exercise or heavy physical activity, it would be beneficial to supplement nutrients and perform stretches to loosen the tight muscles. Cold protection measures. In the depth of winter, feet are particularly vulnerable to the cold seeping up from the ground. Muscles can become chilled and stiff, necessitating strategies such as taking a bath before bed or wearing warm clothing while sleeping to retain heat. For instance, soaking your feet in a foot bath not only warms them, but also stimulates the numerous pressure points on the soles. Additionally, it's beneficial to engage in slow, leg and foot-centered movements, like exercises that repeatedly tilt the ankles towards the sole and then bend them towards the top of the foot. These exercises can be performed while lying down, making them an ideal addition to your pre-sleep routine. For warm clothing, socks are beneficial, but overly tight ones may restrict circulation. Leg warmers, offering gentle compression and enveloping the ankles, may provide superior warmth. Hydration and nutrition during sleep. People continue to sweat during sleep, leading to the loss of water and minerals. To counteract this, it's advisable to replenish your body with fluids and nutrients before bedtime. Drinking cold beverages can lower your body temperature, so it's recommended to slowly sip warm or room temperature drinks, one mouthful at a time. Other mineral supplements. Supplementation with minerals other than magnesium is important. Recovering from muscle fatigue is effective in preventing leg cramps, and minerals such as calcium, potassium, taurine, and vitamin B1 are thought to be helpful for this purpose. Foods that are rich in these minerals include chicken, beef, fish, soy products, and vinegar. Among the minerals mentioned earlier, foods particularly rich in calcium include dairy products like milk and cheese, and soy products such as tofu and abura age, deep-fried tofu pouches, as well as fish like capelin and whitebait. Capelin and whitebait, which are consumed with their bones, are highly effective sources of calcium. Regular consumption of such fish is recommended, as calcium deficiency can lead to a range of health problems beyond muscle cramps. Potassium is also crucial for maintaining the body's condition and should be actively incorporated into your diet. Root vegetables like Japanese yam and sweet potatoes, along with fruits such as bananas and kiwis, are abundant in potassium. Athletes are often seen eating bananas before a match because they are a quick source of potassium, which not only enhances sports performance but also aids in the prevention of muscle cramps. Physicians' comments. Calf cramps are not a serious condition in themselves and can usually be effectively managed with stretching, hydration, and mineral replenishment when they do occur. The more significant issue is understanding why calf cramps happen. Mineral imbalances, especially a deficiency in magnesium, are considered to be major factors. The occurrence of calf cramps can often suggest that there are imbalances in nutritional and hydration status, potentially indicating a need to reevaluate one's diet. Other factors, such as cooling of the body at night and overuse of muscles, which may not be readily apparent to the individual, could also be indicators. If you frequently experience calf cramps, it may be worthwhile to review your lifestyle habits. However, if calf cramps happen very frequently, it could indicate an underlying illness, and in such cases, seeking medical examination and testing is recommended. The symptom of calf cramps, which many people experience, still contains many unexplained aspects. While the exact cause of calf cramps is not yet fully determined, they can generally be addressed with self-care methods like hydration, mineral supplementation, and stretching. If these measures prove ineffective, a traditional herbal medicine called shaku-yaku kanzo-to can be very effective. If you are struggling with recurrent calf cramps, consulting with an orthopedic specialist may be advisable. We want to know what you would like to see made into a video. If you have any health questions or unexplained symptoms that you're concerned about, please let us know in the comments section. If you found this video informative and interesting, please like and subscribe to encourage us in our future activities. Thank you for watching.